What's going on, guys? We've got a lot in store for today's video. We're going to be talking about last month's sales and how we exceeded our goals, as well as shipping out some of the items we sold yesterday, dropping them off at the post office, as well as maybe treating you guys to stopping at a thrift store nearby. Let's dive right in. Before we get started, I'm going to highlight a giveaway I'm doing on this new page. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away $100 to one of you. And when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away $1,000 cash to one of you guys as well. All you have to do is like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. What a month it has been. I ended up blowing all of my goals completely out of the water with sales, impressions, as well as my conversion rate. I ended up finding a lot of new cool items to sell, tapped into some new markets, as well as learned a lot on the way. As you're gonna end up seeing with a lot of the sales from today's video, I tapped into the die-cast car market. For those of you that do not know what that is, they're basically little tiny models of cars, and they have a bunch of different brands that people collect. I ended up kind of just tapping into this last month, but I realized that when I would post these, they would sell extremely quick, which told me that there's a lot of collectors for this, and they're willing to pay a good amount of money for them. Before we get into this month's final totals, I'm gonna go over last month's as well as kind of where I had my goals set for this month. So in the previous month, I had 50 items sold for $2,300 with an average conversion rate of 1.1%. Looking at this and knowing that I just started this eBay page a few months ago, I wanted to kind of set the bar high. So I set my goal for 80 items sold with $3,500 in sales with an average conversion rate of 1.5%. And with the month just ending yesterday, I ended up doing 112 items sold for $4,200 with an average conversion rate of 2.1%. So with that being said, let's go get the items that sold, prep them up, and ship them off to their new homes. Starting off with the smallest sold item, I ended up picking this up at a garage sale a couple months ago for $2, and it just sold for $8.29. Coming in at number 2 is this die-cast model car, another one that I picked up at a garage sale for $2 and ended up selling for $16.99. So this is a good little profit. All right, so coming in at number 3 is going to be one of those green light cars again. This one is actually one that I picked up a couple weeks ago on Facebook Marketplace. I kind of talked about it a little bit in my last video. This one sold for $14.44 and I paid $6 cash for it. All right, we're finally starting to dive into some bigger profits now. I ended up picking this up at a flea market a couple weeks ago for $10 cash, and it just ended up selling for $47.66. So a nice little profit on this one. And I saved the best for last. This right here is a green light car that I paid $6 for, as well as the one that I sold earlier from Facebook Marketplace. I had a buyer end up paying $71 for this. It's a huge score. We got all these orders all packed up and ready to go. Time to go drop them off at the post office and see what else we can get ourselves into today. Alrighty guys, so we just dropped that stuff off at the post office. We're headed up right now to one of my favorite little hidden spots. It's an antique store about 15 minutes away or so. We should be there in a few. So a little update, they end up closing in 7 minutes, so we got to get in there quick. All right, guys, so we had 7 minutes to be in there. That's why I apologize for not talking much while I was. I had to get in and get out as quick as I could. It's just 6 o'clock now. However, we got some solid steals, you can see. Not bad for only spending 7 minutes in there. Some pretty solid pickups for only being able to be in there for 7 minutes. I'm kind of still a little hungry to make a couple deals, so went on Facebook Marketplace and came across this post right here. And this game right here, Spider-Man Friend or Foe for the Xbox 360, is going for around 30 bucks. This guy's asking $8 each, so I'm gonna send him a message and hopefully see if we can get this picked up tonight on the way home. Alrighty, we're just pulling back in. Unfortunately, on the way back, we were unable to get a message from the guy with the game. However, it's only been 15 minutes, so I wasn't really expecting it. Kind of more of a setup for tomorrow. But we're gonna get inside and get these items all listed and ready to go. While we were out on our little hour journey, I ended up making another sale on this Betty Boop watch here. Paid $1 for it at a garage sale a couple weeks ago, and as you can see, it was a nice little way to end the day on a huge profit. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning into this episode. We got so much accomplished this evening. Remember to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below for your chance to win $1,000.